Have you ever found yourself dreaming about a life that somehow mixes total luxury with, complete freedom? The idea of a home that's super comfortable, really high-end, but isn't stuck in one place. Well, today we're diving into a concept that tries to do exactly that. It's all about rethinking what it means to live well. For so many of us, looking for the perfect home feels like you're immediately faced with a big problem. It's this fundamental trade-off that just seems impossible to get around in today's housing market. It's a choice we've all had to think about at some point. And really, that entire dilemma just boils down to this one question. Do you have to choose between having all the space you want and having the freedom to go wherever you want? For a long, long time, it really felt like the answer was, yeah, you do. And this lays out the problem perfectly, right? On one side, you've got your traditional home. It's static, it's not going anywhere, it often comes with a huge price tag, and it locks you into one single location. Then, on the other side, you have the tiny home movement. Super cool, offered a ton of mobility, but let's be honest, it almost always meant sacrificing space and those high-end comforts. It's always been a pick one kind of deal. But what if that trade-off just isn't a thing anymore? What if there's a new kind of housing that could totally break that mold? Well, that's exactly what we're looking at today. So here's the big idea. We're not just talking about a slightly bigger tiny home. No, the source material here is presenting this as a whole new category, a luxury expandable container house. It's engineered from the ground up to give you that portability you're looking for, but with all the space and luxury you thought you had to leave behind. And listen, this isn't just some small improvement on an old concept. The source calls it a genuine game changer, something that completely changes the rules of modern living because it simply refuses to compromise. Okay, so that's a really big promise, right? How does something like this actually work? Let's take a little tour and see how this whole concept comes to life. The real magic here is all in the design. See, it starts out as a totally standard 40-foot shipping container, which makes it super easy to move around. But then, with this really clever expansion mechanism, it literally transforms into this incredibly spacious retreat. This is the feature, right here, that solves that age-old space problem with mobile living. And the luxury part? Oh, that is definitely not an afterthought. One of the absolute standout features is a fully integrated spa bathroom. The goal here isn't just about having a bathroom, it's about creating your own private sanctuary. We're talking about high-end fixtures, beautiful finishes, giving you that five-star hotel feeling no matter where you've parked it. But it doesn't stop there. The luxury experience goes up. Can you imagine having your own private rooftop deck? The source material paints this incredible picture of having your morning coffee with a panoramic view or cocktails at sunset. This whole feature is about creating this amazing connection to your surroundings, wherever you happen to be. And back inside, every single detail is meant to make you feel that quality. You've got premium materials, sleek and modern cabinets, really smart layouts, and designer fixtures. The whole vibe is designed to feel less like a container and a lot more like a chic boutique hotel. Okay, so we've seen the what and the how, but let's get to the most important part, the why. What kind of life does a home like this actually let you live? This is where it gets really, really interesting. The possibilities are pretty much endless, right? You could literally just pick up and move to some beautiful scenic spot for a few months. Or you could set up an amazing vacation rental and generate some income. Or maybe you just want a really unique guest house on your property. It's about having a home that fits your life, instead of you having to fit in your life into your home. And that really gets to the core of what this is all about. Real freedom isn't just about being able to move. It's the freedom to move without giving up the comfort, the quality, and the little luxuries that make a place feel like home. And, the benefits here go beyond just the lifestyle. This is being framed as a really smart asset. It has fantastic potential for rental income, its smaller footprint makes it a great option for anyone who's eco-conscious, and its flexibility means it's a solution that can actually grow and change right along with you. So when you put all of these pieces together, the innovative design, the luxury touches, the absolute freedom, it really makes you ask a much bigger question about where housing is going in general. At the end of the day, this is being positioned as something much more than just a new kind of building. It's supposed to be an entirely new experience of what home can be, one that's designed from the very beginning to be mobile, luxurious, and completely adaptable. And it all leads to this one really fascinating question. As our lives get more and more dynamic and our priorities keep shifting, could a home that actually moves with you without forcing you to compromise, could that really be the future of home ownership? It's a pretty powerful idea to think about.